Dear students, good morning to all. Now we will going to learn about chapter 10, respiration in organisms. So students, all of you take your book. Okay, take page number 108. Chapter 10, respiration in organisms, and take your pencil. Okay. Okay, now we will going to discuss about respiration in organisms. Okay. Are you ready, students? Okay. Listen, take your book, students. Why do we respire? Okay, listen. We respire to get energy from food. Food contains stored energy. Food contains stored energy. The food gives us, what is the main function of food? Food gives us energy to our body. So food contains stored energy. When we respire, the food is broken down in the cells of our body with the help of oxygen, and energy is released. The energy is released. Okay. Listen, students, all of you see your book. Why do we respire? Okay. We will take food, then food gives us energy. Okay. Then the body, with the help of oxygen and energy, is released. Okay, listen. Respirations. What is a respiration? Respiration is the process by which food is broken. Food means glucose. Okay, the glucose is broken down in the cells of the body with the help of oxygen to release energy. Oxygen to release energy. Since respiration takes place in the cells of the body, it is called cellular respirations. It is called cellular respiration. Okay, listen. Cellular respirations. All of you underline the word in your book, students. All of you take your book. Page number 108, the process of breakdown. All of you bracket the word, students. The process of breakdown of food. Page number 108, in right side top paragraph. The process of breakdown of food in the cells with the release of energy is called cellular respiration. Okay, it is a 2-mark question. So, students, all of you bracket the answer. What is cellular respiration? Next, cellular respiration takes place in the cells of all organisms. Cellular respiration takes place in the cells of all organisms. Okay, listen. Next, glucose plus oxygen. All of you see your book, students. Glucose plus oxygen. Glucose plus oxygen gives carbon dioxide, water plus energy. Okay. Glucose plus oxygen, carbon dioxide, water, energy. Okay. Okay. Next, types of respirations. All of you see your book, students. What are the two types of respirations? Aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. What are the two types of respiration? Aerobic respiration and anaerobic respirations. It is a detailed answer. Okay. So all of you students, listen your book, all of you. What are the two types of respirations? Aerobic respiration, anaerobic respiration. Okay. What is mean by aerobic respiration? Aerobic respiration, all of you see your book, students. The food can be also broken down with the using oxygen. This is called aerobic respiration. Okay, the respiration which glucose is breakdown. The food means what? Glucose. The food means nothing but glucose. The glucose is breakdown in the presence of oxygen to release carbon dioxide, water, and energy. It takes place in most organisms. It takes place in most organisms. All of you see the equation in your book. Glucose with the use of oxygen. Use of oxygen means what? The presence of oxygen. That's all. Use of oxygen means the presence of oxygen. Carbon dioxide, water, energy. That is a equation of aerobic respiration. So all of you bracket the answer. all of you see your book, page number 108. All of you see your book, students. Food can be also broke down without using oxygen. This is called a anaerobic respiration. That is an anaerobic respiration. So all of you see your book, students. Food can be, first one, aerobic respirations. Aerobic respirations means what? The breakdown of glucose occurs, the oxygen is called aerobic respirations. See the video, students. The aerobic respiration is which glucose is breakdown. Glucose, what is the main function of glucose? Glucose is breakdown in the presence of oxygen to release carbon dioxide, water, energy. It takes place in most organisms. Okay, the equation, glucose, the presence of oxygen. The presence of oxygen means aerobic respiration. The absence of oxygen means anaerobic respirations. That's all. Okay. Okay, next, anaerobic respiration. Anaerobic respirations in which glucose is broken down in the absence of oxygen to release alcohol, carbon dioxide and energy. That is an anaerobic respiration. It takes place in yeast. It takes place in yeast. That's all. Okay, the equation, glucose, absence of oxygen. Alcohol, absence of oxygen means, all of you see your book, absence of alcohol means, absence of oxygen means without use of oxygen. That means absence of oxygen. That's all. Okay. Alcohol, carbon dioxide plus energy. In anaerobic respirations in our muscle cells, glucose break down the absence of oxygen to release lactic acids and energy. That is listen, all of you see your book, students. Anaerobic respiration. All of you see your book, students. All of you see your book, page number 108. All of you see your book, students. Listen carefully. The second paragraph, right side second paragraph. The food is broken down into carbon dioxide and water using oxygen. When the breakdown of glucose occurs with the use of oxygen is called aerobic respiration. Okay. The food can also be broken down without using oxygen. Without using oxygen means what? Anaerobic respirations. Okay. The breakdown of food release energy. Then glucose with the use of oxygen, carbon dioxide with the energy. Okay, that is a aerobic respirations. Anaerobic means without oxygen. Use of without oxygen. The breakdown of, what is the breakdown of? The absence of oxygen, glucose, breakdown into alcohol, carbon dioxide. To given the equation, glucose without use of oxygen, alcohol, carbon dioxide, energy. Next, last one. The anaerobic respiration takes place, muscle cells fulfill the deemed of energy. Glucose, all of you see your book, students. Glucose in the absence of oxygen, lactic acid plus energy. That's all. Chariya? Okay. Okay, next. Breathing. What is mean by breathing? All of you see your book, students. What is mean by breathing? Breathing is the process by which oxygen rich in air is taken in and carbon dioxide air is given out with the help of respiratory organ. What is the respiration process? Inhalation and exhalation. Okay. What is the mean by breathing rate? Listen, all of you see your book, students. Book page number 109. The breathing activity 10.1. Okay. All of you see your book, students. All of you see your book, students. The breathing means, underline the word, students. Breathing means breathing means taking in air rich in oxygen and given out air rich in carbon dioxide with the help of respiratory organs. Okay, what is mean by inhalation? All of you bracket the word, students. Inhalation, page number 109. The taking in of air rich in oxygen. The taking in air rich in oxygen. The body is called inhalation. Okay, can you understand, students? All of you underline the word, students. The taking of air rich in oxygen. The body is called inhalation. Next one, students, exhalations. What is mean by exhalation? The giving out of air rich in carbon dioxide. The giving out of air rich in carbon dioxide is known as exhalation. Okay. The giving out of air rich in carbon dioxide is known as exhalations. What is mean by inhalation? What is the difference between inhalation and exhalations? All of you listen your book, students. What is the difference between inhalation and exhalations? Inhalation means, what is mean by inhalation? The taking of air rich in oxygen. The body is called inhalation. What is mean by exhalation? The giving out of air rich in carbon dioxide. That is known as exhalation. That's all. That is a difference between inhalation and exhalation. That is a 2 more questions or detailed answer. Okay, the detailed answer is anaerobic. What is the type of respirations? Aerobic respirations and anaerobic respirations. Next one, what is the difference between inhalation and exhalation? 2 mark. Okay, so all of you note the answer. So all of you underline the word, students. Next one, students, breathing rate. Okay, next page number 110. All of you take page number 110, pa. Breathing rate. What is mean by breathing rate? The number of times a person breathe in a minute is called breathing rate. That's all. The number of, all of you bracket the word, students. Breathing rate. What is mean by breathing rate? The number of times a person breathe in a minute is termed as breathing rate. That is a breathing rate. That's all. It is a breathing rate. The number of breath. When a person needs more energy, he breathes faster, more oxygen is supplied to the cells, more food is broken down and more energy is released. That is a breathing rate. Okay, that is a breathing rate. During breathing, inhalation, exhalation takes place alternately. A breath means 1 inhalation plus 1 exhalation. That is a breathe. What is mean by breathe? The breathe means 1 inhalation plus 1 exhalation. That is a breathe. Can you understand? Okay. Are you clear, students? Okay. Next, how do we breathe? Next, how do we breathe? Listen, students. How do we breathe? Page number 111. How do we, 10.3, 111. Page number 111. How do we breathe? First, see the video. The respiratory system helps in breathing. The main parts of the respiratory system are, what is the main parts of respiratory system? What is the main parts of respiratory system? All of you listen. Nostrils, nasal cavity, windpipe, lungs and diaphragm. That is the main parts of respiratory system in human being. Okay. Next, breathing involves the rib cage and muscular sheath below the chest cavity called diaphragm. The chest cavity contains pair of lungs. During inhalation, the chest cavity increased in size. During inhalation, the chest cavity is increased in size. All of you students, all of you do inhalation and exhalation. How do we breathe? Inhalation and exhalation. The chest cavity increased in size. The diaphragm moves down and air enters into the lungs. Okay, that is a inhalation. Next, what is exhalation? Breathing out. Inhalation means breathing in. Exhalation means breathing out. That is the main difference. Inhalation, exhalation. Inhalation means breathing in. Exhalation means breathing out. The chest cavity reduces in size and the diaphragm moves up and air is pushed out of the lungs. That is the exhalation. Okay, the chest, its main important word, inhalation's important word, chest cavity increase in size. The diaphragm moves. Okay, next exhalation's important word, chest cavity reduces in size. Chest cavity reduce in size. The diaphragm moves up and air is pushed out of the lungs. That's all. Inhalation, exhalation. Okay. Listen, All of you see your book, students. Page number 111 in blue box. On average, an adult human beings at rest breathe in and out 15 to 18 times. Inhalation and exhalations. How many times? 15 to 18 times in a minute. Okay, per minute 15 to 18 times. During heavy exercise, listen, during heavy exercise, the breathing rate can increase. During heavy exercise, the breathing rate can increase up to 25 times per minute. 25 times per minute. While we exercise, not only do we breathe fast, we also take deep breath and thus inhale more oxygen. Okay. Per minute. Listen, students. The breathing rate increase up to 25 times per minute. Underline the word, students. Next, in adult human beings, rest breathe in and out 15 to 18 times per minute. This is also very important. Underline the word. Next, the activity 10.3. The activity 10.2. Next class we will discuss. Okay, activity 10.2. 10.2. Next class we will discuss the activity 10.2. Okay, now we will discuss about 10.3 activity. Okay, all of you see the picture. The variations in breathing rate during different activities. Listen, see the picture, students. The persons during normal day. Can you say in which activity the rate of breathing will be slowest and which will be fastest? So the pictures in the order of increasing the rate of breathing according to your experience. The variations breathing rate during the different activities. Next, how do we breathe in your book? How do we breathe? All of you see your book, students. Let us now learn about the mechanisms of breathing. Normally we take in air through our nostrils. When we inhale air, it passes through our nostrils into nasal cavity. Into nasal cavity. From the nasal cavity, the air reaches our lungs through the windpipe. Okay, through the windpipe. First lungs, then through the windpipe. The lungs are present in the chest cavity. Where it is located in lung, the lungs is present in the chest cavity. The cavity is surrounded by ribs. The chest cavity surrounded by ribs on the sides. A large muscular sheet called diaphragm. Underline the word, students. Underline the word. When we inhale, air is passes through our nostrils into nasal cavity. First one. Next, second one. The nasal cavity air reaches our lungs. Underline the word. Lungs through the windpipe. Okay, through the windpipe. Underline the word. Lungs are present in the chest cavity. Underline the word, students. Lungs are present in the chest cavity. Underline the word. This cavity is surrounded by ribs on the sides. A large muscular sheet called diaphragm. A large muscular sheet called diaphragm forms the floor of the chest cavity. Okay. Can you understand? Next, during inhalation, already we learned, during inhalation the ribs moves up and outwards and diaphragm moves down. This movement increases space in our chest cavity and air rushes into the lungs. The lungs get filled with air during exhalation. The ribs moves down and inwards while diaphragm moves up into former position. This reduces the size of the chest cavity and is pushed out. See the picture 10.5. Okay, take a deep breath. Keep your palm on the abdomen. Take a deep breath. Students, do deep breath. Once again, do deep breath. Keep your palm on the abdomen. Feel the movement of abdomen. What do you find? After having learnt that during breathing there are changes in the size of the chest cavity, children got involved in the chest expansion competition. Yes. Next is smoking damage. All of you see your book, students. Underline the word. Smoking damage lungs. Smoking is also linked to cancer. It must be avoided. It must be avoided. Over smoking, the lungs was damaged. So, it must be avoided. All of you see the picture. Human respiratory system. All of you see the picture, students. Human respiratory system. All of you see. This one is a nasal passage. This is an oral cavity. This one is a pharynx. All of you see the picture. This is a trachea. Then trachea followed by lungs. In purple color is a lungs. The lungs is a rib cage. This one is a rib cage. Then this one is a diaphragm. All of you see the picture, students. This one is a diaphragm. This is a human respiratory system picture. All of you see. The air is around us has various types of unwanted particles such as smoke, dust, pollens, etc. When we inhale, the particles get trapped in the hair present in our nasal cavity. Okay, the nasal cavity have contained hairs. The hair filter the air. However, sometimes these particles may get past the hair in the nasal cavity. Then they irritate the lining of the cavity, as a result of which we sneeze. The sneezing expels these foreign particles from the inhaled air, and a dust-free clean air enters our body. Okay, next, take care. When you sneeze, you should cover your nose so that the foreign particles you expel are not inhaled by other persons. Okay. All of you see the picture, students. Mechanism of breathing in human beings. Already we learned inhalation, exhalations. What is mean by inhalation? The intake of air. The releasing air is known as exhalation. Okay. What is mean by inhalation and exhalations? What is mean by inhalation? Inhalation means the intake of air. Exhalations means the releasing air, releasing the intake of oxygen. That is the inhalation. Exhalations means what? The releasing carbon dioxide. That is the exhalation. Okay, listen. There, down in, all of you see the picture, inhalation. Air is drawn in diaphragm. The diaphragm moves downwards. That is the inhalation. Air forced out. The diaphragm moves back. That is the exhalation. Okay. Can you understand the picture? Inhalation and exhalations. This very main important, this picture. Diaphragm moves. Diaphragm movement. Okay. Inhalation, the diaphragm moves down. Exhalation, the diaphragm moves back. Is very important. This picture, inhalation and exhalation. Next, 10.4, the activity. All of you see your book. Take a deep breath. Take a 10.4 activity. Discuss about. Take a deep breath. Measures the size of the chest with a measuring tap and record your observations. Record your observations. Table 10.2. So, next class, students, all of you fill this table, 10.2 table. Okay. Measure the size of the chest again when expand and indicate which classmates or your friends, your family members Anybody one? Okay. We can understand the mechanism of breathing by a simple model. Okay. The 10.2 table. Next class, students, all of you fill this table. Next, activity 10.5. Take a white plastic bottle, remove the bottom, get a Y-shaped glass or plastic tube, make a hole in a lid so that the tube may pass throughout it. To the forked and tube fixed to default balloons. Introduce the tube into the bottle as shown in picture 10.7. All of you see the picture 10.7. Okay. To open base of bottle, tie and rubber or plastic sheet using large rubber band. Okay, large rubber band. So, to understand the expansions of lungs, pull the rubber sheet from the base of downwards. Watch balloons. Next, push the rubber plastic sheet up. Observe the balloons. Okay, all of you observe the balloons. Did you see any changes in the balloons? Yes. Next, what do we breathe out? The activity 10.6. What do we breathe out? 10.6. All of you see your book. What do we breathe out? Take a cylinder, clean test tube or a glass or plastic bottle. Make a hole in its lid and fix it on the bottle. Pour some fleshy prepared lime water in the test tube. Insert a plastic straw. Throw the hole in the lid in such a way that it dips in lime water. Now blow gently through the straw a few times. Is there any changes in the appearance of lime water? Listen, all of you see the mechanism of breathing already we told. The model show the plastic bottle, balloons, next rubber sheets. Okay, next listen, the effect of exhaled air, lime water. The effect of air exhaled of lime water. All of you listen. They insert the plastic straw through the hole the lid such a way that dips in the lime water. Okay, listen, you are aware that air inhale or exhale a mixture of gases. So what do we exhale? Okay, what do we exhale? Listen, do we exhale only carbon dioxide or mixture of gases along with it? You must have observed the exhale on mirror. Exhale on mirror. Okay, mirror, a film moisture appears on its surface. From this droplets comes, all of you see the droplets comes lime water. This one is a straw. Okay, next, the percentage of, all of you see the percentage of oxygen and carbon dioxide. The percentage of oxygen and carbon dioxide inhaled and exhaled air. All of you see, inhaled air 21% oxygen, exhaled air 16.4% oxygen. Okay, next carbon dioxide 0.04%, exhaled 4.4% carbon dioxide. Okay, that is a inhaled and exhaled percentage. Can you understand, students? If you any doubt, you contact with me. Next class, we will discuss about some activities and next topic, breathing in other animals. Okay, next class, some activities and breathing in other animals. That's all. If you any doubt, you contact with me, students.